My name is Elsa. I graduated with my undergraduate in International and Globalization Studies with a focus in gender studies and strategic communication, and now I'm pursuing an MBA. I grew up in Stockholm, which is the capital of Sweden, and as of any big city, I do think that it really shapes you. I come from a very active family. We spend our time ice skating, skiing, snowboarding. Soccer came in at quite an early age. I feel like at one point I was doing everything. Ping pong, swimming, handball, floorball. But soccer, I guess, was the one that stuck, but it's quite funny because I was actually terrible at it. But then once I got to age 14, around there, and I started this soccer class, and there I had an amazing coach. I started as one of the worst players, and along those 3 years I truly developed a lot, to the point where I had the opportunity to go over to America and play college soccer. Well, what really stood out about Maryville during my recruiting process was essentially that I felt cared about as more than just an athlete. I felt cared about as a student, but mostly, and the deciding factor was that I felt cared about as a person, as a girl who was leaving her support and her safety system back home in Sweden. I ended up talking a lot with this old man who calls himself Bear. He is the assistant coach of the women's soccer program here at Maryville, and he told me that the Maryville family would take care of me. I am very happy that I had the courage to jump on that flight 4 years ago and take a risk and take a chance, because Bear ended up being one of the most important people I was going to meet, and Maryville ended up being a place that essentially became home. Playing college soccer is a feeling. It's something that you carry with you that you can't really explain it. It's such a special feeling because it is challenging. It's so challenging in all kinds of ways, emotionally, mentally, physically. But it also teaches you one of the most important lessons that I believe not a lot can do. And it is to constantly show up for something that is bigger than yourself. And every time I walked onto the field, I walked hand in hand with my teammates, and I was so proud to call them my teammates, and I was so proud to wear the Maryville jersey and to carry this amazing program forward. I truly loved my undergraduate years, and I felt very blessed and lucky that I found a path that I immediately fell for and that I'm super passionate about. Looking back at it, the best decision I made was adding a minor in strategic communication, because it led me to two of my main mentors. So Dr. York, digital and marketing mastermind, and then the one and only Dr. Carver, who is one of the most empowered women that I know and that I look up to in every aspect of life, and has supported me tremendously throughout my journey as a student, but equally as a woman navigating this crazy story we call life. I think it's finally time that I shout out my dear admissions team. They made it happen, and they made it possible for me to be able to welcome Dan in when he first came this summer, to kind of give him the campus tour and show him around campus. And after that, we kind of just chatted about possibly, starting up a work study for students in the president's office, and ta-da, there I was. We built kind of a handbook for what a presidential fellow and what that program would look like, and then everything from small projects to helping with some analysis of data from meetings or from sessions that they've had, and to also just being able to learn from his leadership. I think that is something that we don't talk a lot about, but for me, I know that that's a key factor for me even wanting to stay, and for me truly appreciating that role so as much as I do. I hope that my legacy, in a sense, is that I listened to people's stories, to their backgrounds, to what they had to say, and that I saw them for more than just a passing face. And essentially, I hope that I'm leaving people in this place a little bit better than I found it. Even 1% better is better than nothing, and I hope my legacy is that I inspire people to be kind and to treat each other with kindness and to care about people's stories and what they carry, because everyone carries a story, and we know this because it's famous in all different quotes, and we know this, but to actually practice kindness is one thing. And it's very easy to say that we believe in the theory of humanity, but it's not until we practice kindness and we practice humanity where we will actually have an impact on our world.